10 celebs who insulted Ellen on her show. Since there is so much fire around Ellen DeGeneres, you might be wondering what is happening inside the bubble of celebrities, right? We've seen how mean she is with her staff, but is she actually nicer to celebrities? Well, she definitely has her favorites, but for now, let's take a look at the 10 celebs who insulted Ellen on her show. Number 10. Kelly Ripa. Kelly Ripa, just like Ellen DeGeneres, has been a face of morning talk show TV for decades now. First appearing in 1983, the talk show host is known to have many co-stars along her side. One pair that had excellent chemistry and likability amongst audiences was Kelly Ripa and football player Michael Strahan. The pair began co-hosting in 2012, and things seemed to be running greatly until Michael suddenly left the show in 2016. Everyone was shocked by the sudden decision, especially his co-star Kelly. But what does Ellen have to do with this messy situation? Well, when Ellen invited Strahan to appear on her show in 2017, Kelly Ripa was reportedly not too pleased. According to sources, Ripa thought cozying up with Michael was like telling the world that she had taken his side and was taunting Kelly. It's no surprise that the morning talk show host was furious with Ellen's decision, but apparently DeGeneres realized her mistake soon after the show aired and apologized to Kelly. Number 9. Russell Brand. Ellen sometimes has memory blackouts, and one of the incidents was during the interview with Katy Perry. DeGeneres forgot that the singer had been married to actor Russell Brand. Before playing a game, Will You Parry Me, on a 2017 episode of the show, the singer asked, "Do I have to get married again?" And guess what Ellen responded? "You were not married." She clearly omitted an entire segment about Perry and then husband Russell Brand's married life on her show. Though DeGeneres said she forgot, Perry pointed out that the host previously gave her wedding gifts on the show. Number 8. Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner is one of the world's most popular and famous transgendered women. Formerly known as Bruce Jenner, the now Caitlyn is not only an Olympic runner, but she was also married to Kris Jenner and is the father of Kylie and Kendall Jenners. Her unexpected transitioning made headlines all over the world, and one person that seemed to be very supportive at first was Ellen. But as time went by, the pair realized they have more differences than similarities. Ellen, being an openly gay lesbian, has been an advocate for equal marriage rights for decades. She herself is married to actress Portia de Rossi. After Caitlyn transitioned, Ellen thought the former runner would be more open to gay marriage, as Jenner was now part of the LGBTQ+ community. Surprisingly, Caitlyn has never been an advocate for gay rights in marriage and has stated to be a conservative. Ellen herself went on The Howard Stern Show and expressed her feelings about the whole Caitlyn Jenner situation. Interestingly enough, DeGeneres actually seemed most upset that Jenner didn't dance with her on the show, telling Stern, "Maybe she didn't want to dance with me because I'm a lesbian." Have we said do not come for DeGeneres yet? Because seriously, do not come for DeGeneres. Number 7. Chaz Bono. Bearing in mind the aforementioned praise of Caitlyn Jenner's work with transgender rights advocacy, there is no denying how uncomfortable it had to have made DeGeneres when Jennifer Lawrence cracked a Chaz Bono joke. Chaz, for those who somehow don't know, is the transgender son of Cher and the late Sonny Bono. The actor said that her cat's official name is Cleo, but she jokingly calls her female cat Chaz Bono because of her masculine energy. Later, she gave an explanation of how she automatically thinks that all cats are female and how it's just weird for a cat to act like a boy. Well, that doesn't sound too logical, but anyway. Clearly, Ellen was prepared for the whole cat segment and said that 3-colored cats are almost always female. Not such a great move, Ellen. Number 6. Kathy Griffin. One might believe that female comedians should stick together and support one another in order to survive the male-dominated entertainment industry. But when it comes to Kathy Griffin and Ellen DeGeneres, that couldn't be further from the truth. Kathy is widely known for her outspoken mouth and very provocative standpoints. She has been linked to numerous celebrity dramas and feuds, which she all later transcribed in her book, Celebrity Run-Ins, My A to Z Index. From the Kardashians to Miley Cyrus, most celebrities were noted in the book, and Ellen DeGeneres is no exception. While the writer didn't mention DeGeneres by name, she did describe her as the short, blonde talk show host. I'm almost positive a certain beloved daytime talk show host once had me kicked out of a backstage dressing room at the Emmy Awards, said Griffin. Apparently, Ellen is so mean that all of Hollywood knows it. In a rebuttal, Ellen called Kathy very mean in a magazine interview, confirming that these two do not get along. Number 5. Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers is probably one of the most famous female comedians in history. The New York native first started doing stand-up in the 1950s and has made huge strides for female entertainers and comedians all over the world. If it wasn't for Joan, Ellen and similar comedians may not have been on our TV screens. But when it comes to Joan and Ellen's feud, Kathy Griffin also has her part in it. In her book, My Celebrity Run-Ins, Kathy describes how her feud with Ellen stemmed from DeGeneres not liking Joan Rivers. The late, iconic comedian and Kathy Griffin were great friends, and they would often share their experiences with celebrities, including Ellen. Apparently, Ellen never appreciated Joan Rivers, and what she has done for female-driven entertainment. Kathy describes in one chapter, "Where are you with Ellen?" And she'd be like, "Ugh, still hates me." And she'd go, "Well, what about you?" And I'd say, "Oh, she thinks I'm mean." I guess Ellen just simply does not get along with funny females and successful comedians. Number 4. Drew Barrymore. Doesn't everyone love Drew Barrymore? Drew grew up in the spotlight, but unlike many child stars, she's handled the pressure beautifully. She has made a name for herself by being one of the most insurgent and talented actresses. Drew is extremely kind and sweet in real life and has lots of charity history, but somehow she had a hard time getting along with Ellen DeGeneres. This successful pair decided to launch a TV show called First Dates in 2017. The show was produced by Ellen and was narrated by Drew, and even though the reality show had everything in order to be a success and a hit, the dynamic behind the scenes ruined its potential. According to sources, these ladies had trouble getting along behind the curtains. Their relationship was described as oil and water. Ellen expected to be the one calling the shots, but Drew thinks she should have the creative control because she's the movie star people are tuning in to see. Needless to say, their relationship never truly recovered after 2017. And maybe, after years, this is the perfect time for Drew to launch her talk show, since Ellen is not doing well. Number 3. Wendy Williams. Can we really talk about outspoken people and not mention the infamous talk show host Wendy Williams? Not really. Wendy is never shy to reveal her true feelings and thoughts about people. With her talk show, Williams has several segments dedicated to bashing and shading celebrities, and Ellen is often the subject of discussion behind the scenes. Even though Wendy has been a guest on Ellen many times, the dynamic between the two talk show hosts has never been great. Their intercommunications are often described as cold and joyless, and both of them have no problem hiding their disinterest. Wendy even threw shade after she lost and Ellen won the People's Choice Award for Favorite Daytime Talk Show Host. Number 2. Justin Timberlake. It's not hard to tell that Justin Timberlake is Ellen's beloved guest, so it made for a special moment when he insulted her for not knowing the lyrics to one of his songs. While telling the story about how Ellen sent him a tequila-inspired sing-along of his jam, Can't Stop the Feeling, Timberlake revealed that she repeatedly sang the line, "Just electric, just electric, just electric." It pretty clearly says "just imagine," Timberlake said to correct the visibly embarrassed host. DeGeneres then pleaded with the audience to validate the error, which Justin smirked, "I don't think anyone raised their hand." Number 1. Dakota Johnson. And finally, let's talk about Dakota Johnson, the actress who is now blamed for destroying Ellen's career. Do you remember Johnson's famously awkward interview with Ellen in 2019? During the interview, Dakota kindly but firmly corrected Ellen when DeGeneres accused the actress of not inviting her to a birthday party, to which Johnson replied she had, in fact, been invited. At the time, the video was amusing and seemingly fairly innocuous, but has taken on a different context after allegations arose that Ellen was not a particularly pleasant person to be around on the set of her show. What do you think about Ellen? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video from us. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.